The New York Stock Exchange is a monument to American capitalism and the free market. It is also the world's largest exchange, handling $16 trillion market capital for its listed companies. Alibaba, the world's largest commercial internet platform and based in China, was the largest initial public offering, or IPO, in the history of the exchange. Wall Street broker Jonathan Corpina was there.
Winning Alibaba was a great win, but what I think people forget is that we do that every single day. Right? We open stocks every day, we close stocks every day, we find price discovery every day.
Once upon a time, the activity on the paper-strewn floor of the historic building told the story of the day's trading. Now, efficient computerized trading is supervised by market makers. So every day, if there's a buyer, there's a seller in any given security at any time. The stock exchange provides the space, the supervision, and the mechanism to bring buyers and sellers together, managing trades for the world's institutions and the general public. The stock market boomed after the World War II period, a sharp contrast to the panic of the Great Depression.
The tremendous crowds which you see gathered outside the stock exchange are due to the greatest crash in the history of the New York Stock Exchange and market.
The challenges of wartime and the sad days when the exchange was closed for a few days after the 9/11 terrorist attack. In December 2013, the New York Stock Exchange was purchased by the Intercontinental Exchange, known as ICE, an electronic commodities and derivative leader based in Atlanta. John O'Shea held a seat on the exchange.
They have had a history of shutting down exchanges. I don't think it's going to happen here. Again, back to the fact that it is more of a promotional tool from the standpoint of attracting business into their whole system. And that's, I'm sure, why they bought it and why they'll probably maintain it.
Today, news organizations use the exchange floor as a backdrop to report on U.S. markets and industry leaders, and to celebrate news about their companies as they are honored to ring either the opening or closing bell. There is concern the culture of old New York Stock Exchange might clash with the new ICE-owned exchange. Julia Ott of the News School says such problems can be worked out.
The stock exchange is part of New York City. The New York Stock Exchange is part of New York City, and New York City is part of the stock exchange. And at the end of the day, even if computers are central to the way that execution happens in particular trades, people in any given industry, they need to have face-to-face interactions.
The challenge now is to preserve securities trading as a human activity, and not just the automated decision-making that has come to dominate so much of the daily share trading volume on Wall Street. Computerization's left London, Tokyo, and many other major exchanges empty, but the New York Stock Exchange still offers a human touch for the companies that list there and the world's securities investors. Bernard Shusman, VOA News, Wall Street.